Welcome back to the Keaney Blue Chronicles.
We're here at Meade Stadium, home to one of the more well-known teams here at URI.
Rowing isn't as well known as football.
But Allie Riley recently made a name for herself at the Paralympic Rowing Championships.
Allie Riley, a Rhode Island native and a student at the University of Rhode Island, joined the URI rowing team her freshman year, having no prior experience.
Where did you come up with the idea to start rowing?
Here, actually. So I'm from Rhode Island. Went to URI and kind of just walked on the team as a novice. Saw some flyers for meetings, thought I'd try it out, and now I'm here.
In high school, Allie was a cross-country and track runner. She played on her school's lacrosse team, and she enjoyed skiing with her family. Little did she know how busy she would be with rowing once she got to URI.
We have practice at 5:45 every morning, 7 a.m. on Saturdays, and then a typical day is probably going right from practice back to my house to shower and then grab a really quick bite to eat. And then from there to class all day. After class we have what are called post-rows, so it's like a workout on your own that I have to schedule in somewhere into my day and put in a logbook. And then from there, go back home, make dinner, shower, homework.
This year, Allie went to the World Championships for para-rowing.
So I was born with extra toes and fingers, and I've had lots of surgeries on my hands and feet to have them removed and reshape my bones and everything like that. So I have a lot of stiffness and lack of range of motion in my hands and feet, so that's what classifies me.
I'm really proud of Allie. I think she's hit a very high level, and bringing the silver medal back from the World Championships is a really big deal. So using her experience to help this team get another championship, and that's our goal.
Allie's long-term goal is to go to the Paralympics in 2020, which will take place in Tokyo.
While Allie Riley's disability was something she had to push through in her sport,
Lorenzo Bryant had to push through multiple injuries to get himself back onto the football field.
Zo's love for football started at a young age.
I was first playing football, I was about 4 years old. I always loved football. Even if I didn't like it, I had no choice. My dad, my other cousins, my uncles, my brother, I just looked up to them. We all used to play in the backyard.
And Zo definitely became the best. He holds high school records, led his high school team to a division championship in 2014, and was even ranked as the #1 running back in New Jersey.
Being the #1 running back in New Jersey was a great honor. It was a great feeling. It was like finally touching your dreams after so much just effort, time, and focus been put into it.
After high school, it was on to roadie.
I got injured on kickoff return.
Just as Zo was feeling the highest moment in his football career, he unfortunately also felt his lowest moment.
Tore my PCL, had a partial tear in my patella tendon.
This was only the first of many injuries Zo has faced.
He had a knee injury, he had a shoulder injury, he had shoulder surgery. He's, been through the ringer a little bit.
I feel like the end of the world. I never had football took away from me like that.
The mentality during a recovery period is so much individual because they don't have, constant contact with everybody other than the trainers. It's the hardest thing about being an athlete, not being able to be participating with the rest of your teammates.
My recovery period took about a full year to get back. It entailed a lot of hard work, dedication, a lot of tears, blood, sweat.
Throughout these extremely physically and mentally tough times, Zo never gave up.
His attitude has been tremendous in terms of how he's rehabilitated. Very talented guy, but dealing with the injuries, I think he's done a phenomenal job.
And his hard work paid off.
Well, the URI football team is family. It just means brotherhood. I look to the guy to my right, I look to my guy to my left, and I know that they got my back just like I got theirs. I'd do anything for these guys.
Zo remains a perfect example of a dedicated and passionate athlete. He was faced with a challenge and overcame that challenge rather than let it defeat him.
My advice to anybody who goes through an injury is to stay the course. Everything happens for a reason and it's a part of the process.
Zo helped lead the team to an improved season, and even earlier this year they had a national ranking.
and with a new added mantra, 3 more feet, a new mindset emerged.
The University of Rhode Island football team started out the 2018 season in a perfect fashion. They became 2-0 for the first time since 2005, along with entering the FCS Top 25. With head coach Jim Fleming at the helm for the 5th time, he decided a little change was needed, adopting a new mantra for this season, 3 more feet. The story dating back far before the days of URI football, but the same message still applies. That message, to push.
It's a long story, I guess, written or told by Napoleon Hill. There's a guy who went out on the gold rush and, got every bit of fortune he had to buy the equipment, started digging for gold, started to get a little bit of success and, started to pay off his equipment, then the gold mine went dry. The guy who ended up buying the mine ended up going a slightly different direction, dug 3 more feet and hit the mother lode. For us, it's really about, continuing to reinforce the perseverance that this football program's been built on. And we've had to persevere through some tough times. And
while URI students and fans see this plastered around campus and bannered across Meade Stadium, the players use 3 More Feet as a daily motivation, reminding them the work is never over, especially in the fourth quarter.
3 More Feet, to me, like it really hits home in the fourth quarter. Everyone's tired, everyone's drained, but you got to dig 3 more feet, and that's where you win in the fourth quarter. So
there's been multiple people that have said it. It's just when you're exhausted, when you're tired, when you're grinding. It's a lot like the Delaware game, that fourth quarter when the game's on the line, 2 points. Can you just find it, that one play at a time, just be able to finish it and kind of push that extra step that may be the difference in recovering the fumble or making the catch, and that's all we're looking forward to doing.
Coaches put it on us, we put on each other. We tell each other to push 3 more feet for a reason. That 3 more feet comes for times and situations like the one we just played in.
And while the physical aspects of practices haven't changed, with 3 More Feet, a new attitude has emerged.
Thank you to all our sponsors.
This is only the first installment of the Keaney Blue Chronicle.
Stay tuned for our next edition, all about URI men's and women's basketball.
Break!
The Keaney Blue Chronicles, brought to you by the Muse Tavern in Wakefield, 69 beers on tap. And by Dave's Market, your hometown supermarkets. And by Lila Delman Real Estate. Lila Delman with everything from rentals to $1 million waterfront properties available. That's at Lila Delman Real Estate.